Hi, welcome to Try Not to Laugh Easy Mode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, he had to say it.
If y'all just want to pad the stats, that's fine.
Okay, fine. But here's the thing. I used to think Family Guy was really funny. But much like The Simpsons, after their best seasons went by, they just became annoying. And the characters changed for the worse, by the way. And, yeah, effectively what we have now is just an unfunny shell of a show that's just continuing because Fox likes their animated adult-oriented TV shows.
Because it's easy to make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
Fox.
almost never liked any adult animated shows.
Bob's Burgers.
That's the exception, thank you.
Yeah.
You ever
That's a
watched
good one.
Archer?
Archer.
I don't like
There's Archer.
I don't like
Oh,
Archer.
man.
Really?
Archer's fucking hilarious.
Why not?
Archer's pretty good.
I've only seen the first 3 episodes.
Okay, there's where you, okay.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
first some of the first season can be a bit rough.
You should let me show you some highlight episodes from
Okay.
later on sometime.
Have I showed you the thing where it's the Archer's Bob's Burgers crossover?
I've seen that.
You have.
I've seen that.
You
That's
have.
too good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You ever watch Metalocalypse?
I've seen a few episodes.
Metalocalypse is hilarious.
It's
too.
fine.
Metalocalypse is pretty good.
So
No, you drink the bleach.
All right, so
is this going to cleanse my innards? Okay, I drink bleach. Glug.
all right, so
I feel sick.
So we're just gonna easy mode this. and-
People have asked us to
I
do
feel like
this,
I'm gonna
and
be
I
the
don't
one
know
idiot
why.
that laughs.
This was kind
Me
of
too.
funny during the first season, but it's in terms of shows that I've thought were the funniest shows, Family Guy has never once shadow crossed my mind. It's
Yeah.
being,
For me,
super funny.
Well, like I said, Family Guy up until its first cancellation in 2003, I thought was some of the funniest animated television out there.
And
But
we
then when
wish
they
it had
came,
stayed
well,
dead.
and here's the thing: when it came back for the first 2 or 3 seasons, it had that same energy. But then something changed. Something changed around. I think it was 2010, 2011. A lot of the writing staff changed hands, and now it's in the hands of a bunch of people who honestly think certain things are funny, but aren't.
I don't know. For me, it was it was fresh and new for the first 2 seasons, and I was 14. So I was
Fair enough.
ha ha ha,
Fair
pretty
enough.
good, And then it was just after that, it kind of just got repetitive real fast for me. So I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And here's all the comments down below. It's then why are you watching this? Because you told us
you
to.
won't
You
stop
told us
asking.
to.
You asked for it.
It's
Yeah.
been highly, highly requested.
Yeah.
So here we
So-
go.
I've seen
We're just
people
gonna
ask
watch
on,
this,
every
I-
video.
and let's.
In before. Oh, you didn't watch the right one.
Well, here's the thing. If you want us to watch the right one,
Then
then
tell
give
us-
us the friggin' link.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell us
Give
which
us the
one.
link.
In the Discord.
Yeah.
In the Discord, please.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So-
suppose technically you. I don't know. Can they link that in the
They
comments?
can
They
actually.
can.
Yeah.
They can. They can link which one is the right one.
Well, if you all decide.
I mean, we have a channel on Discord for the reason though.
But
So.
I don't see many links and comments, so
I
for some
don't
reason
either.
I just assumed that YouTube didn't let you link shit.
They
Maybe
do.
not-
They do. It's just
thought that
they
was a
vet
change
vet
they
it.
made, yeah.
They really vet it immensely if there's more than one link.
Yeah. All right. So let's
All right.
do this thing.
Let's do it.
God help us. All right.
You shall
Thanks for
battle
that.
to the death, and the winner will be given his freedom. Why are you looking at me like that?
Peter, would you like a glass of... Oh, my God! I told you not to play God with those ants!
Wait, what are you... wait, hey!
Oh,
Hey, get
no.
out of here! Hey! He was my neighbor, and he violated me!
Hey, Brad?
Yeah?
Ah! Damn it! Ah! There's glass in my eye! Oh! Son of a bitch! Ah!
Mom says dinner's at 6.
All right. Internet porn? Check. Tissues? Check. Lotion? Check. Okay. Let's go. Aw.
Ah!
Stewie, come on. You don't know how to use that thing. Oh, really?
What if I hold it sideways like a black guy?
Whoa, come on, man. Take it easy, all right? I don't want any trouble.
There's not gonna be any trouble as long as you eat my poop. Come on, Eeyore. Let's go play.
I don't feel like it.
Why are you always in such a bad mood?
I have a nail in my anus.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. Hey, Lois, what's going on here?
Oh, it's my book club, Peter. Come, join us.
Oh, okay. Let's get out of the pool without drying off and hang out by the food table. These chlorine Doritos are my favorite.
I like these soggy cheese doodles.
Come on, don't be shy. Drip right in the dip. People want to taste your body water.
It's a boy, Mrs. Quagmire.
Ah, that's wonderful.
How do you feel?
Horny. Really horny. Could you put him back so I can push him out again?
I was born 9 times that day.
Know anybody with a pair of strong young hands to help me in and out of the
that
tub?
one either.
Oh, rats!
I was.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Fuck you.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Eat shit.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Dumb cunt.
Damn it.
What happened?
I dropped my phone in the toilet. Oh, it's so cold and it's under everything. I feel like I'm rooting around a pitcher of sangria. Where is it? Oh my God, why haven't I found it yet? Oh no, I didn't roll my sleeve up far enough. Oh, why didn't I flush when I got in here? Oh, this isn't even all mine. Oh no, there's a spider crawling on my face. Why didn't I use the hand that was on the floor? Why did I use my toilet hand? Oh, wait, here it is behind the toilet.
Okay, Lois, 15 seconds on the clock. Name something you sit in.
A chair.
My own feces.
Name a popular fruit.
Orange.
Clay Aiken.
Something in your closet.
Shoes.
Scary monsters.
Your favorite holiday.
Christmas.
9/11.
Something you do on the weekends.
Go to church.
Black guys.
All right, something you sit in. You said chair. Survey set.
Wait a sec, I said feces. Where's my answer?
But first I'm going to show you how when I pull the drawstrings on my sweatshirt and spit out a candy bar, I look like an anus.
Ew, 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 ew.
All right, Peter, the most important thing when you're on a diet is willpower. Now, I'm going to put this steaming pie on the windowsill to cool. Now, no matter how many beckoning fingers that steam morphs into or how badly it tries to sneak its way up your nose, I want you to resist the urge to levitate off the ground and float towards the pie.
Doesn't seem too hard.
All right, go stand over there.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you can't go in there. No, stay out of there. That's my special area. No, stop! I'm saying no! What kind of pie is this?
Peter, it's making me watch.
Okay, thank you for that little bit of
I am
pain there at the
so
ending.
goddamn mad because I was laughing at the clip before it and I was trying so hard not to, but it was the clip where they got out of the pool and he was like, I love these, and I don't even know if I even heard it right.
Chlorine Doritos.
I love these chlorine Doritos.
Yes.
And I was thinking of that new fucking 21 Pilots song, Chlorine, because the main
Sipping
lyric
on
is
straight chlorine.
sipping on straight chlorine, and I was like,
Here's the worst part, though. Chlorine's a gas.
but when they said that, I was just like, oh, talking about eating chlorine is really funny right now. And I kind of like glanced like this at you. I was like, and then I laughed, and I thought I was gonna make it, and then I laughed like a horrible, horrible time. And
I was born 9 times that day.
And I didn't. Now people are gonna think I'm weird.
No, they already know you're weird. They're just gonna look at you and go, "Yeah, it's about."
I should have just laughed when it was funny instead of trying to hold it that long.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, for me, a lot of these are from episodes I haven't watched because I stopped watching. I think around season 7, season 8.
Literally, like 1/3 of that was like poop jokes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
This has
Actually,
bored me.
Nick, let me go ahead and warn you right now. Don't say that you don't think poop jokes are funny, or the comments will say that you're easily offended, because that happened to me. Just throwing that out there.
No, it's just you don't find bowel movements that funny most of the time.
Didn't that actually happen?
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't really find like fart and poop jokes funny,
you
and they
said-
said it's because you think that.
I don't think potty humor is that funny. You used the exact words, potty humor.
And they were like, yeah, because you're easily offended.
Wait,
I bet
wait,
you
wait,
use
wait.
Tumblr.
Potty humor is funny if done correctly.
I agree.
Okay, into the toilet I go.
That's funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
But
I mean, it's always sunny. Yeah, that's good.
That's good writing.
Fine.
This, on the other hand, Peter doing the blatant, just like, oh God, why am I digging around in poop? Oh, my phone's behind the
Yeah,
toilet. And I'm
that's-
It was funny in the first season, or it was either the first or second, where he'd like gotten mauled by the raccoon, and then the porta potty gets tipped over, and he's just like, oh God, it's in my raccoon wounds.
Yeah, I remember
Like,
that.
that
That's
was
when they
kinda
were in,
funny.
witness protection.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I've just never really found Family Guy that funny.
Chlorine Doritos.
Yeah.
The funniest joke, in my opinion, that I can remember from Family Guy was when he's like, hey, this isn't the first time my appetite's got me into trouble, and it flashes back, and it's like the Nazis kicking in the door during World War II.
Oh, yeah.
And
Up
everybody's hiding in the attic, and then they
Anne
all hear...
Frank up in the attic.
Yeah, they all hear... And they're just like... They look over, and he's just sitting in the corner, he's like, with a bag of chips. Like, that was fucking hilarious. But
Another one for me was when...
also, like, when Quagmire is like, got the internet, and he walks out of his door, and then he walks
Hey,
back
baby.
in, and his one arm is fucking huge.
Just getting a load of that internet porn.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna go check out my my mail. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go back.
See, like, here's the thing.
Fucking ripped.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's like, overall, it has its moments, but, like, not a super funny show as a whole. In my
well, like I
opinion.
said, the writing ever since like a certain season has gone downhill, and it's because it instead of it being humor that actually has a lot of thought behind it,
It's
instead
very
it's just
formulaic.
Yeah. It's stuff you've seen before, just with different characters, and then they started getting really reliant on the. Oh, you think that's bad? Wait, you remember that time so and so did such and such
Yeah.
at the thing?
That's like 8 times per episode at least.
So
like, at minimum.
One of the smartest things that I think I've ever seen Family Guy do, and yes, I know how crazy that sentence was.
No, go ahead.
Was that, Peter calls for a blatant cutaway gag, and then it doesn't happen, and he goes, oh, we're not doing that one. All right. And it just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's good. You're self-aware now.
Honestly, I think Seth MacFarlane himself can be pretty funny. This was actually before the whole Harvey Weinstein thing happened. He was presenting at an awards dinner, and he was just like, all right, ladies, you can stop pretending to find Harvey Weinstein attractive. Anyway, the award goes to so and so, and it's just like, wow. And who, like, Seth MacFarlane, when he did, and he also is a pretty good roast master, because he roasted the shit out of Donald Trump, and he roasted the shit out of several others. I think Charlie Sheen was the other one. Charlie Sheen and Donald Trump, and it was hilarious. He's actually a pretty funny guy. It's just he's
not
as funny on Family Guy. And there was a time I actually preferred American Dad over Family Guy, but then American Dad fell into the same pitfall of becoming the same formulaic nonsense. And I'm
Yeah,
just
I liked American Dad for longer than I did Family Guy overall.
Exactly, you see? And I think that there was potential there. I mean, you had Patrick Stewart as his boss.
Yeah, and Patrick Stewart's funny.
Yeah, there was actually one episode he's like, "Oh, they give me special treatment here at the strip club." And then it cuts away to him in a room, and it's just pretty much three dancers going, like him laying down and like arms and legs spread out wide, and they're all hitting his crotch at the same time. He's just like, it's like, "Come on, you bastard, work!" And
damn it,
just the fact that he got Patrick Stewart to do that was hilarious.
I mean, to be fair though, I think the funniest Patrick Stewart thing is, "You
Motherfuckers
are destroying my lilies!"
Pow,
Pow,
pow.
pow, pow. Right into the gopher.
Effectively, that's his same position in American Dad.
Kyra doesn't know what that clip is.
I've seen that clip. It's on Tumblr all the
Nick,
time.
have you seen that clip?
Don't remember.
Okay, just pull it up.
Okay.
I'm still mad that I laughed at the term chlorine Doritos.
And like
if that song
and like
hadn't-
60 seconds late too.
I was trying real hard, but
Okay.
Gardening with Patrick Stewart. That's it.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
I've seen the whole thing.
Motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
That's all you need.
That's all
5 seconds
you
of
need.
awesome.
I've seen like the whole minute clip, and I just don't.
5 seconds of brilliance right there, and it works.
It's great.
Okay,
But,
so
all right, so
We should have done Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I feel like Bob's
That
Burgers
shit
would
is
be,
funny.
Would be actually
There's
harder.
an episode of
The-
Bob's Burgers that I'm literally in.
the Tina,
Yeah.
the Tina episode where Bob tries to get her to drive,
No.
and she goes,
Okay, that's very Heather. No, it's the Valentine's Day episode. Heather is the one driving the limo.
She's like, she says something about lizards, and she's totally a chaotic, neutral person in general. It's
very
fantastic. If you haven't seen,
hold on, let's see if we can find that.
Yes,
if you
please
can
do.
find just like
Bob's Burgers limo driver.
I am that lady. That lady is me. I'm pretty sure that she, there are multiple reasons why, and I can't remember it.
Limo driver
There
came
you
up
go.
on autocomplete. Linda takes the girls out.
Mm-hmm.
Is this it?
That's her, yeah.
For tonight. Hi, hello. I'm your driver.
That's
Call me
me.
Kat. They didn't tell me I was driving 3 real-life princesses for Valentine's
That's me.
Day.
Nat, ixnay on the Valentine's Day talk, okay?
Yeah, my sister got dumped by a jerk and her puberty operating system is crashing.
Uh-oh, no bueno.
Yeah, so we're taking my little lonely heart for a fun girls' night out, and we're not gonna talk about boyfriends or love or Val and you know what, okay?
Copy that, loud and clear, sir.
Wow, this is nice.
Wait.
Yeah, let's get this baby started and take her up to about 120.
Okay, excuse me, little bunny girl?
Yep.
You can't stand up in the sunroof while we're driving.
Well,
What about Big, the film starring Thomas Hanks? It's called movie magic. You want to know what happens when real people drive around hanging out of a sunroof?
Yeah.
Decapitation. It happens all the time. There was a huge uptick in them right after that film came out, but you didn't hear anything about it, I'm sure, right? Right?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, not a word. Government covered it up.
Oh my gosh.
Thomas Hanks himself got paid a bunch of hush money.
How much?
Around $12,000.
That all checks out.
All right, so where to? Sad girl, you want to go run over this kid who dumped you or what?
That sounds like a good plan.
No, we're not running anyone over.
It's grown
you know
up
what always
Louise.
makes people feel better after they get their hearts broken?
Lizards.
No.
Throwing a tub of baked beans at a meter maid.
No. Makeovers.
Pretty sure the right answer was lizards, Mom.
What do you think, Tina? Makeovers?
Sure.
She loves it.
Sure.
But we should probably get a bunch of baked beans just in case.
What do you think this is for, little miss?
I knew I'd find my real mom someday.
Yeah.
But the whole episode, I mean,
The whole episode, it's just
like
Heather.
later in the episode, she's like, "I have a grenade," and then she pulls the pin to see if it's active.
She pulls the pin and she's just like,
Yeah,
it's active.
that lady is me. And
God.
I watched that episode like 4 times in one day because I just couldn't fucking believe it.
She goes back and watches it every so often just because.
Reminded me of a real good little meme I saw the other day, and it was like, if you have any problems with my work or any complaints or anything, just take a number, and the number's attached to a grenade pin sitting on his desk.
It's good.
That's funny. That's fucking funny.
I'm a big fan of the, please write your complaint fully and legibly in triplicate, and the piece of paper is so tiny. It's so good.
For me, one of the funniest moments is it's like, here's you have a complaint? Oh, okay. Feel free to slide into the complaint box. It's a shredder, and I saw a parable of that. There was these rich snoots at an art gallery, and they were trying to buy an art piece by an artist named Banksy. And as soon as the thing was finished, the painting slid out the bottom through a shredder. And it was just like, how's that $1 million feel now? Pretty much. I'm just like, that's balls.
We all know I've worked in a call center, but have I ever told you guys about the time I got like a really bad phone call and they were like, can I speak to your supervisor? And we were, you're supposed to like try to do everything you can to get them to not talk to your supervisor. Like, is there anything I can help you with kind of thing? Mm-hmm. And I was having a rough day, and I'd been on the phone with this person for like 45 minutes already, and I had like gotten to that point already with him where I didn't really know what to say. Yeah. And so I just kind of went, I really don't know what you want me to do. What do you want?
And they were like, can I speak to your supervisor?
And I just went, okay. And my supervisor went, you can't do that. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do?
You've done everything you can. I've done everything I can. Literally everything. And what do you want me to do?
What do you want from me?
Like, you can only cushion it so much before you're like, I literally don't have any other words.
Yeah.
When I first started working at GameStop.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Guitar Hero came out.
Oh, no.
Guitar Hero 2, actually.
Oh, no.
So the pre-orders were 100%. If you didn't have a pre-order, you ain't getting Guitar Hero 2. Because this was back during the time when they did not make enough extra of anything. Uh-huh. So, the policy at GameStop is after 3 days, if you have not picked up your pre-order, it is free game for anyone else.
Gone.
So, after 3 days, you did not get Guitar Hero 2 if you had not already picked yours up. Nobody got Guitar Hero 2 after 3 days.
That's good.
So, this one lady comes in to pick up her Guitar Hero 2 4 days after it's released. And it's fucking gone. It was gone that morning. Like, as soon as we opened, somebody's like, hey, you guys got any extra Guitar Hero 2? Yeah, we can actually sell you this one now. This person hasn't come to get it yet. So, this lady goes the fuck off on my manager for like 10 to 15 minutes because, how could you sell it? I've already paid money down on it. And she's like, man, I can give you your money back. I can let you put it on something else. Blah, 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 It's like, but that's the policy after 3 days. So, after this lady gets done yelling at my manager for 15 minutes, she then comes over to me because my manager's probably because my manager's a female, and she has that stupid mentality, the man has more pull than the female. Even though the female is obviously the one in charge. Like, she comes over to me and starts being like, blah, 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 how can you sell my Guitar Hero to somebody else? And I'm just like, after 3 days... it's
that's the rules.
It's no longer held. And she's like, how can that be a policy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's just the way it works. And she's like, and like runs out. And my manager got so pissed at me. She's like, you never tell customers that's just the way it works. And I'm like, but it is the way it fucking works.
What do you expect? What the hell do you expect?
What you were trying to tell them.
So
yeah, exactly.
I've been working on the channel for longer, like, I don't know, since like February, basically. Mm-hmm. I feel like if I was in that situation now, as opposed to I was working in customer service from 16 to 22, and now I've gone 8 months here, it has been such a drastic change that if I was put in that situation, I would literally go, sometimes it just be like that, man.
Sometimes it just be like that. Eventually, you know what? Probably the best comeback.
What was it I did at Valentino's?
I would pay so much money to see you actually be there and tell that lady that when that happened.
This is a fun Heather story.
I went to work for about a month at a restaurant recently before I got diagnosed with a condition. Anyway.
Well, like 7 conditions.
But one really big one.
So, well, 2 really big ones.
2 really big
So,
ones. Okay, fair enough.
Heather's on the phone.
I'm taking a credit card over the phone to pay for a delivery order for a pizza.
And, she's like, okay, so what are the numbers on the front of the card?
This is the first time I've worked a job that wasn't this channel in like 8 months.
And it's like, okay, all right, I got it. And the expiration date? Well, no, she gets the numbers on the back, and she's like, okay, what's the expiration date? Oh, 4/20. And Heather goes, cool, blaze it. And then stops and catches herself and goes, I have to quit now. Whoever it was on the phone didn't catch it. But Heather went, I have to leave the country.
No.
I can't be here anymore.
No, here's the thing. Heather, it may have well have happened in a vacuum unless the customer says something to you about it. Saying that?
They never did.
Exactly.
They didn't.
Then why should you make a point of it?
They didn't hear me, but it was like I said it at normal volume. It wasn't under my breath or anything.
Well, they probably take that as like oh, I don't know, blaze it up in the oven or something, like blaze up the pizza, get it cooking.
Like,
I mean,
to
how are they supposed to know if they don't call you out on it? Don't make a big deal about it.
I think a lot of people
Come
know
on.
about that now. I think a lot of people who are not weedsmans.
But people.
I mean, I'm not a
about it.
weedsman.
But Heather,
I'm not a weedsman.
Why did you make a big deal out of it?
I mean, I didn't actually go, I have to quit and leave the country, but I was really embarrassed.
It went through your head.
I definitely had that moment of I'm about to get in trouble.
No, Heather texted me.
Unless they
When she
come
was
to you
telling
and
me
say,
this.
Heather, you do that again, you're fired.
Oh,
Who
they
cares?
wouldn't have fired me. My boss would have thought it was hilarious.
Okay, so why worry?
It's like a hole in the wall place. They wouldn't have.
Well, speaking on you talking about a GameStop story, Travis, who's in Chad's band, Porno Arcade, he's one of the guitarists. He actually works at the GameStop up in Wise, and he told me a story one time where where a customer came in and quote demanded that they get their copy of it was Uncharted 4, their copy of Uncharted 4 early, because it's their birthday today, and who's gonna care if it's 2 days early? To which Travis said everybody else who's pre-ordered it would care very much so.
Yeah.
I understand it's your birthday, and hey, happy birthday, but at the same time, I don't care. Literally, he said that, and like
I would have been explaining to him. I would be like, dude, you realize like game developers literally sue the pants off of companies that sell games early, right?
Well, yeah. Well, the guy got really pissed and everything, and Travis eventually he's just sitting there and he's like typing on his computer and everything, just like getting stuff done, and then all of a sudden the guy's like spouting off, and Travis knew he was there, but he was just like typing on his computer doing stuff, and the guy ended his little diatribe with, "So are you going to help me or not?" And Travis looks up and goes, "Oh, you're still here. I'm sorry. I was taking care of something on the. I can't do anything, man. I'm sorry." And just goes back to it, and the guy's just like, just like storms out, and Travis is just like, I don't know what you want me to do.
So,
like
the actual text that Heather sent me.
Oh God!
I dug it up. I totally should quit. Since this lady was giving me her card info, she said I should quit because of this. Just making sure that you were aware of what you said.
Jesus.
She really hates that I don't delete all of my texts. Or any of my texts.
I don't delete any of my texts either.
She clears her texts like
every 3 or 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
Are you fucking anal retentive or something? I mean, Jesus.
I don't like to see what I said earlier.
She doesn't like to be reminded if she's done something.
I used to have a flip phone that could only hold 40 texts at a time.
To repeat it. Heather, maybe you should keep yours because you keep repeating and doing stupid stuff.
All right. We're gonna get out of this video and stop this conversation.
Okay.
Because we have an actual maybe like decent try not to laugh challenge to do.
Yes.
So we're gonna go do that now.
It's a really creepy thumbnail.
It is a really creepy thumbnail.
That's not creepy.
I don't know. He's got the crazy eyes.
If you want to see crazy eyes, you should see one of his newest playthroughs.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, we're gonna go bye.
Bye.